which is a chai latte, which I should have taken my lactose pills for. Damn it. Well, we can do it now. And I will own it. You can't shame me for liking a chai latte. Not real flowers? Yeah, they are. Did you say bitch? Yes. What's up, Max? Yeah, no, they're real. These are real. What's up, Pepe Hypers? Yeah. Bitch lasagna. I love Anita. She's so amazing. Guys, I got to meet her in Berlin. I got a hug, and that was one of the highlights of my trip. Was when I met Anita, and she's like, I'm a hugger. I'm a hugger. Do you want a hug? I'm like, yes, I do. I don't have a son. I'm basic white Californian bitch. Yes. Yeah, see, Gunner, pretty much. I only hang out in streams where people do not curse properly. What do you mean? Did I curse properly? What's up, Tubes? Doomski? Chick-fil-A today? No, I don't think so. We almost went to an In-N-Out, but then they were closed, and I was like, you know what, I kind of don't feel like having them anyway. Where is she? She's with her grandparents. Here's the other thing. You know what? I'm gonna talk about this. Steve and I are all with the fricks. Oh my god, yeah, that's really funny. Yeah. What else does he say? Fudge a biscuit? That's really funny. He's so good. Airplane coming in. Here's the other thing that I think isn't fair. This isn't fair, and not just to me, and not just to streamers. I think that this is not fair for any mother in general. Everyone always asking, where's your child? Why aren't you home with your child? You're such a horrible parent. Why aren't you home with your child? Now that you have one, that's the only thing you should ever do in your entire life. It's like, guess what? Do you know how many people need nannies and babysitters and daycare during the day because they need to drop their child off 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, so that they can go work? Hashtag triggered. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna explain something to you. This used to trigger me. It doesn't anymore. It used to trigger me. But I'm gonna say that it doesn't make me feel bad anymore. It actually used to really make me feel bad. When people were like, you're such a terrible mother, why aren't you at home with your child? And it's like, look, I spend all day, every day with her. I'm allowed to go out for a few hours sometimes to do something else, right? It's not, and it's not even, no, depressed. I'm not saying that you did it. I'm not saying that you did it, but I get a lot of those. It's like, where's baby Lanty? Why aren't you with her? You know? Or who has her? Who is she with? It's like, guess what? She has 2 parents. She has 2 parents and 4 grandparents. And everyone is fully capable of looking after her while I do something for a little bit. Like, how many dads get to go out on business trips while the mother stays home with the children? Or while the mother stays home and goes to her own job while the kids are off at daycare during the day? Like, it's not that weird that she's not with me 24/7. It's really not that weird. That's what I'm saying. My baby mom will never work unless I hate her, LOL. And I mean, that's something that you need to decide between yourselves. Like, is that the lifestyle that you guys want? Does she want to stay home with the kids, or does she want to work? And are you okay with that? Are you okay with your kids being like raised in a daycare or by a nanny or with a babysitter or a family member? Or would you really rather have mom home with them all day, every day? You know, there are a lot of different perspectives on that, and for some people like my mom, She's like, I love you to death, but after 2 weeks of being home with you after you were born, my brain was mush and I was itching to go back to the office. Love ya, couldn't do it, right? So my mom, like, she dropped me off with a babysitter. I was always with a nanny or babysitter until I was in preschool. You know, that was just my life growing up. And am I worse off for it? Absolutely not. My mom was a working mom. I don't think that that's a bad thing necessarily. I think it works for some people, not others. It's not really anyone's business where your child is if you choose not to share. That's true too. But if I get like cagey about it, people like push harder, you know. Puffy Fluffy, thank you very much for the follow. I like your name, by the way. It's tradition and natural for women to be close with the children, especially when they're young. It may be traditional, but in this day and age, tradition doesn't seem to be the name of the game for everybody. It depends on where you're from and what you expect, and where you grew up and where you live now has a huge impact on you and what you think people should be doing. I'll say this, in the Bay Area, in Silicon Valley, if you don't have dual income, you're probably living pretty close to poverty level. Because poverty level in the Bay is like $100,000 a year. I'm just being real with you. I'm saying, you know, the working, like having two working parents is the norm in Silicon Valley. It's just the norm. It's the reality. And, you know, kids are going to be in daycare. That's just how it is. So, mom can have, oh no. Yeah, see, you got to clean yourself up, dude. You're going to be out of here. Traditional means old-timey times. We live in current nowy times. That's true, but you know what? For some people, it really works. Some people really love, you know, dad at work and mom at home. And there's some women who, they would love nothing more than to be with their children all day, every day. And I'll say I absolutely love that I have the opportunity to be home with baby Lanty. I love that so much. I love that I have the choice. Imagine if that's what I wanted to do, but we couldn't afford to do it. And then I'd be working a job just thinking about my daughter all day long, right? So I'm very lucky that I have the choice. Yeah, who cares what other people are doing? Let them be. Exactly. Thank you, Depressed. That's what I'm trying to say without saying it that way. My perspective is you do you. What works for you might not work for somebody else, but it's fine. Imagine some acquaintance at work pushing you about where your kids are at. Most people would find that creepy AF. Exactly, Tuck, right? City Flyer, what's going on? Hello? Chat, hello? Night chat? Good morning. Hope you have a great day. I'm having a wonderful day. How are you? I make 52K. Now I feel dirt poor. 52K, you cannot support a family on 52K in Silicon Valley. Cannot. It's just the reality. So you need two incomes. You can adapt parts of old-timey times to current nowy times, that's true, but never forget it's the nowy times, not the oldie times. Exactly, and I think part of the old times is that people judged you a lot more on what you do. Yeah, but that also depends on where you are. So, what's up, St. Bew? How are you? You can still work from home or run your own business or slay vampires by night. Exactly. See, Edge of Tomorrow is on it. That's what I'm trying to say. So I actually do work from home, and I'm fortunate that I get to do that. Are we talking about monies? We went from judging women for not being at home with the children to working parents and money and then affording things. Didn't mean for you to begin ranting and raving. I'm sorry. It's totally fine. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. Don't worry. I make 35K with a family of 4. Damn, that is, I have respect for you. I have respect for you if you're doing that. Let's win this? What do you mean? BSD guy, what do you mean? Oh my gosh, the sun feels so good on my legs. Do we want to see if we can, somebody flexing on his motorcycle. Do we want to see if we can find a chair or like a table over at the Starbucks, or are we happy here? Retired at 33 from the military, left LA, moved to Texas, bought a house. Exactly. You'll get a sunburn on your legs if you sit too long. Yeah, I probably will. Yeah. Playing the game of life now, exactly. If you got it, girl. Can we climb the inside of the tree? I mean, it's not a very big tree. It's not really a tree, more like a glorified bush. Make that money, spend that money. That's right, that's right. Let's go get some